Okay, there's the one we want open. Video details, back. Okay, there's the one we want open. Video details. Video details. Okay, I don't know if you... Okay, you can't hear. Okay, I don't know if you... Okay, I don't know if... Okay. You should be able to hear on both, I'm hoping. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like you can. Should be able to hear. And that should go away really quickly. That echo. So what it is David needs Run to go get his ID card so that he can get his passport, because he wished maybe send a message to Lexi and or Danny to check and make sure the stream's working up top, not the new one. Reload it. Case tried to come open. It's trying to make it illegal for a student to attend school if they're of vaccination age and aren't vaccinated.
Right. Just another reason to get vaccinated.
I'm assuming that's the time you mean. Was it a different time?
I was referring to the time at the doctor, the dentist the other day.
Oh, okay. So what he was referring to was the shots to deaden his mouth. Which part of the reason I'm laughing at is when I went in for one tooth, the needle kept breaking, so they had to they had to keep doing it. So basically, out of the blue, I ended up having two more people at least say they're going to check into Ehlers-Danlos syndrome today.
Cool.
Or not. Yeah, today I ended up with that. Because, just because, and I hadn't even suspected they had Ehlers-Danlos. I was just saying, I know what it's like to be in pain, and I'm sorry. And told them why, and they're like, It will be interesting down the road to see what happens, because honestly, if the Ehlers-Danlos Society disease designation, and the idea behind that, and I forgot where I was going. The idea behind that is the fact that if someone regular horse here. First, I'll show you we do not need him. See, we've got 11 out of 18 already. Or this one, we've got all of the 9 3/4 one is the portrait, but as you see, we have all of 9 3/4 already. The wild. I mean, in the fortress. So, we do still have some. Obviously, we have all of these except for the eggs. Eggs are only in Portkey, so
I'll bring it with it, and then I'll bring my other stuff just in case. But it was fine, yeah.
Yeah, partway because it's still current, and so it means they have everything else.
Yeah.
And not knowing when, so. But my light turned green. I started to pull out, noticed the car across from me wasn't, and double checked the light, and right as I was checking the light, I saw the semi cross the road. So I was already pulling out. My light had turned green that much before, which shows how red that light was. So the semi should have stopped. Especially because that light does not have a short yellow. It has a long yellow because of where it is. So the semi should have had plenty of time to stop. Instead, he ran through going about 50 miles an hour. So if the people on the other side hadn't noticed, they likely would have been dead. Which was, and so I actually had to search. The first number I found for him didn't work, or just kept going. It would go to quote quote voicemail, but then turn off before you could leave a message. The second number said to call the first number. The third number I found in like the 10th Google search down finally got me to the right number. I was like, ah. But yeah. So but I was also very glad I called because you could tell she was going, oh great. Yes, we don't need that. He needs a reminder. Whether his cab has that data, if it's available, to see what he was doing, why he ran the light. So, I was glad to hear that. Because, yeah, that was not cool to watch. I'm glad that's all I ended up watching, not a wreck. Because that could have been even worse. Not could have, it would have. With the speed that semi was going, it would have been bad. Size of that branch that broke off. Cleaning, and they were, when you hit a bumper stuff, obviously it causes them to slightly hit together. So updating this road, probably because of the problems they've had during fair and everything else, causing the residents to and makes the road look nicer. It's too bad we can't just call Ryan and say, it's back.
Just wish it wouldn't happen every year. Over multiple times a year.
So my phone might go